Hi boys and girls, it's Matt at the Real Toy Shop again. And what have we got for you today? Well, we have got one of the rarest Harley-Davidsons that you can find. And the stunning survivor order of this thing blow you away. So what is it? Well, it's a 1977 Harley-Davidson XL1000CR. Let's take a look around it. For those of you just stopping by, because it's the first time you've seen one of our videos, if you have a look through some of the back catalogue and the shorts and what have you, we've got the first start of this bike when it came to us. And yeah, it tells you everything you need to know about the bike. We'll get to the mileage and stuff, which is incredible, once we've had a walk around it. We'll do this in one hit with no editing, nothing daft like that, so you can see the stunning original order of this old bike. So, what's the story? Well, it started off over in the good old US of A, and a chap over there decided he liked it so much, he fetched it back to the UK. It's a 1977 bike with American title and everything else, and basically never ever registered it, never used it in the UK, so it's just been stored pretty well, I would say, as well, waiting for the day when he did that. Now, we are at the moment looking into whether we register it or not, whether we let the new keeper register it so they could be the first owner on the logbook of this fantastic bike, which, as well as anything, is retaining all of its original features. Now, back in the day, in the 70s, when these first came out, they were a bit of a Marmite bike, or shall we say, probably dare say, they weren't liked very much, which probably led to small numbers. But now, as time has passed by us, and we've come to appreciate different things and everything else, nothing has to look the same. We always used to think things used to have to look the same all the time as everything else, and this looked nothing like a Triumph, it looked nothing like any of the Japanese bikes, it was just a thing all on its own. And, of course, that doesn't always sit well with purists and stuff like that, so it never really got the crack it deserved. Well, now, fast forward 50 years, we're starting to go, oh, I like that. That looks fantastic. You use it, display it, do what you like with it, but you could use it. It sounds so well, so stick around and let me tell you, let me start the bike up for you, and you can hear it. Still retaining its original Siamese pipes. I had a look around, and there's none really for sale in Europe, and those that are, the Siamese pipes have long gone. Now, that's because they rotted and fell to bits, and these aren't showing patina, but they're here. Still got the original part numbers on, still got the original sort of heat shield thing there to keep your leg off it, and everything just looks right. Old, but right. We've been getting a run on some really nice, good old classic bikes. So if you want to have a look at our other videos, whilst you're looking for videos of this, look, part numbers are still visible on there. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, there she goes. So while you're looking for a start up of this old girl, have a look, you'll see some others, old Norton, old Honda CB1000, Honda Matic, which is a rare old thing with next to no miles on it as well. So we've got stuff sort of finds us. I don't know how it does find us, but this has found us, and we're happy it has. So back disc has got a little bit of surface on it. Those front ones, I just can't weigh them up. I don't know if they're made of alley, I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, they look absolutely out this world. They look like they come out of the box yesterday. It retains its original fiberglass rear seat unit, which, look at the shine on it. And then this seat, which literally is just pop studded over the top. Well, how cool a feature for a factory bike. And then we come down to the 1000 engine. So you've got the original CR1000 emblem there, and then as we look, oil tanks there, they look like they've been changed at some point, but so they should be, because At the end of the day, this here rots out and you end up with trouble. So it's obviously had that replaced at some point. Love this gold Harley emblem on the side of the tank, and hopefully you can see the shine that's on this tank. This tank's steel and it's just a work of art. Really, really is. And again, look round the condition of the, the heads, the barrels, everything just looks stunning. If we stand up, it's hard to know where to go, I'll be dead honest. So we'll stand up, let's have a look here. So we're 4,591 miles. It's not broken in. Still retaining its original stickers look inside the fairing. Telling you, read the owner's manual. Copies are available from the manufacturer. I'm not sure they still are. I just don't know. And then you've got to only use .5 from a sealed container and clean the filler cap before removing. So those stickers are still evident on the bike. You couldn't reproduce that if you wanted to. Little red dots on the brake lever, and then these super cool mirrors that you can't get with the bend in the stems there. Moving around, another rare part of the bike obviously is the fiberglass nose cone, which again, take a look. There will be some marks. There's me, look, with my bald head. There will be some little marks from stories. There has to be. There just has to be. Tinted top screen there, which is how they came. Tiny little marks. And these are those discs, look. Look at them. What are they made of? Does anyone know? Drop it in the comments below, because they look like they're aluminium. And I don't know, did they put aluminium discs? They don't sound like aluminium, but hey, that's what's on it. No rust on those at all. That's how it came. So, the back one looks cast or cast iron or whatever, cast steel, but it's not like those. Those two are both exactly the same look, and they've just got no, don't know, weird. Forks, that's the original finish on there. No one's messed with that, no one's done anything with that. That is it. We've got, 3 and 4 year old Harleys that don't look that good. Same on both. So it's retaining its correct 7F frame number, which is the number which denotes its calf racer, and it hasn't been chopped about from another iron head or something like that. So there you go. Now I know what you're all thinking. I want to hear it run. Well, that's absolutely cool. We'll make it run in a minute. Right, when I've finished drooling at the damn thing, because it's unbelievable. Like I say, still got the original part number on there. It's the 11N76. Couple of little, just like little bits, but everything that authenticates it is there, if that makes sense. So it's not too shiny. Looks like it's been restored yesterday. It just looks like, it's lived its life, but lived its life well. Really, really well. Now I know where you want to hear it start. Now, if this does end up for sale on the website, which it very, 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 very well might do, but we may have somebody who wants the bike. But if it ends up on the website, all the details will be on there as regarding whereabouts in America it came from, etc., etc. And whether we want to register it or not, it's there, the option's there. So, and if we do, and it's there, and you want a part exchange or whatever, nip to the website, see the part exchange form, fill that in, and then we'll have a look at what you've got. And then finance, we won't be financing it. It's too old, our finance company won't understand anything about it, but we will deliver it for absolutely nothing. If you're from somewhere abroad, we'll take it to the port of your choice, because I think there will be people from all over the world wanting this bike. Could be wrong, but if I'm right, we will take it to a port for you. So, do we want to hear the thing? Of course we do. Drop it in the comments below. What you think of the XL1000CR. Whether you liked it, whether you didn't like it, whether it's grown on you, whatever, drop it down below. Don't forget to watch them other videos because they're important, and you'll see it start for the first time. You're also going to see it start here. That was the first time. This is probably the 10th. So without further ado, let's get on with it. But if you need to ask your missus position, your mother, your permission, look at my bald head. Your mother, your brother, your dad or your lover, if anyone needs to let you have this bike, then get that permission first. Otherwise, grow a pair and just buy the damn thing. Right, so without further ado, let's get some fuel on. Let's get some ignition on. And then let's start her. So a couple of pumps. We all know how to start Harley. I took the liberty of warming her up a little before we kicked off, so you get to hear this. Let's put you there. Got the Jenny light flashing a little bit on idle. As soon as you pick up some revs, out she goes. Now, is that not a thing of beauty? Something to behold. Just listening to that. It's a cracker. Really, really is. Hopefully you agree with me. Get it in the comments down below if you do or you don't. Isn't that wonderful? Once more around the back for the kiddies. Yeah, those wonderful Siamese pipes. And that's her off. So, walk around here. Let's have a little bit of a think about what we've done. So, Matt, I absolutely love your XLCR 1000. I need it in my life. Of course you do. What's the first port of call? Well, first off, if you have got a part exchange, nip to the website, realtoyshop.com, get that part X form filled in, I'll have a look. Number two, if we can't have monthly finance, simple as that. Number three, get it paid for. Let's get it in a van, get it to you as quick as we can. Take a look on the website, how we work the monthly payments, etc. And if you've seen anything you like here, and it doesn't mean you can't come and see the bike, by the way, come and see us anytime if you're having this bike delivered. But please don't forget, like and subscribe, view our other videos, drop a comment, it really helps us. We want to bring you more bikes like this and all of the other good stuff we've got in here. So thanks for watching this far. If it's the first time you've stopped in, wow, you've done well. And then you guys that keep dropping back, thank you. Your love is always appreciated. Now, look at our other videos where you'll find this. I said it before. YouTube thinks you'll like this one, thinks you'll like this playlist, but I think smash that subscribe button and let's see some more of these bikes. See you on the next one for another piece of motorcycling madness.